What is shaking, everybody? Shane here, Shane's Retro Games, and today we have another Can You Fix It? And what better time to tackle a Super Mario 64 game than right now, when the game's just released on Switch. It's always nice to have original hardware, though. So, as always, this is a game I picked up on eBay, listed as not working. The seller says it will not start. So, let's see if we can get it working. First things first, let's crack into it. And this thing does look like it might have been underwater or something at some point. Alright. She is rusty. Look at that. Alright, let's keep going. Alright. Just looking at this guy, look at all this corrosion in here. Alright, and our board itself. Ugh. So we can see these pins have seen better days. Look at that. They are super corroded, scratched up. Might have some trace breakage there and there. Quite possible. That looks okay. Let's see what the other side looks like. Pins are looking really, really rough. Good bit of corrosion there. So I think what I'm going to do first is just scrub the hell out of this board with some rubbing alcohol. So let's do that. Alright, so overall pins are looking somewhat better. There's still a few that I'm questionable as to whether or not they're going to make a connection, especially this one at the 38 here. And I do believe there is a trace break there, but I don't want to scrape that off yet. As you can see, all of these are kind of rubbed away at that line, and then the ones on the back are a little bit worse. Again, we got this one that's kind of not looking like it's going to connect, and then this one is totally rusted here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test this right now and see if we get anything, and go from there. Alright guys, my totally not fancy at all testing setup. Let's see what we got here. I apologize, I'm just holding the camera. Doesn't look like we're getting anything. Alright, back to the bench. Alright, so as expected, that did not work. So, pretty sure we have some traces we need to fix. Alright, so the first one I'm going to test is this 38. I really don't think that's making a connection at all. And then we're going to test around here. This is actually just a stamp. You can see that just stamped into the board there. I don't know if that's actually causing it not to connect, but I'm going to start here, and then I'm also going to test all these traces. Alright, so once I scraped it away, it was perfectly fine. So I'm going to move on to these two here. And then we're going to start testing traces along the line. Alright, so even though I was concerned about these two, they're actually making their connections, and same thing along the line. So it looks like the only connection we're not getting is from this one here. This one made connection all the way through. This one only makes connection right up to this divot right here, right where that C is punched. And I'm kind of curious if this one always had some sort of connective issue or something. But we're going to put a small bit of wire and some solder there and see if that fixes our problem. Alright, as you saw, I ended up having to lift up that little resistor there so that I could fix that, but I think I have it all covered. We have connectivity through the whole thing, so let's test it again and see where we're at. Alright, gang, wires in place. Let's see.
Mario!
Nice.
Hello!
Sweet. Oh yeah, we got save data on there and everything. Nice. Alright, as you saw, wire worked. So now, let's just clean everything up as best as we can and get this back together. Alright, there we go. She is all fixed up. That label is still rough. I don't know if I should replace it or not. Let me know if you think I should replace the label. If you think so, I will get one and replace it. But very happy with that fix. Now, I am going to play it for a little bit and test it all out. Make sure that that fix is indeed good. But as you saw, fired up. Had some saves on there. And we are good to go. As always, I put a little bit of that heat tape over the repair. I do that every time, just just as a just in case, I guess. But there you go, all fixed up. If anybody would be interested in this particular copy, let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, please do me a favor, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you next time.